Good afternoon and salam Ibu Pertiwiku. Teenage activist Greta Thunberg angrily denounced world leaders on Monday for failing to tackle climate change, unleashing the outrage felt by millions of her peers in the heart of the United Nations by demanding, "How dare you?" The Swedish campaigner's brief address electrified the start of a summit aimed at mobilizing government and business to break international paralysis over carbon emissions, which hit records high last year despite decades of warnings from scientists.
This is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean. Yet you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words, and yet I'm one of the lucky ones. People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you?
Inspired by Thunberg's solitary weekly protest outside the Swedish parliament a year ago, millions of young people poured onto streets around the globe last Friday to demand governments attending the summit take emergency action. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump made his political priorities clear on Monday to focus on religious persecution instead of climate change, an issue that resonates with his evangelical supporters. The climate summit, a centerpiece of this year's UN schedule, was not on Trump's agenda at all. He stopped in to observe for about 15 minutes before heading to what he saw as the main event, a meeting on protecting religious freedom. Trump said it was an urgent moral duty for world leaders to stop crimes against faith, release prisoners of conscience, and repeal laws restricting religious liberty. The European Union's Brexit negotiators said yesterday it was difficult to see a way to break the Brexit impasse as British Prime Minister Boris Johnson's demand to drop an insurance policy for the Irish border was unacceptable. More than 3 years after the United Kingdom voted to leave the EU, Brexit futures remains uncertain, with options ranging from a turbulent no-deal exit to abandoning the entire endeavour. Johnson, however, has vowed to take Britain out of the EU by the current deadline of October 31st, with or without a transition deal. Well, that is all from me. I'm Imes Rani for TV Sarawak, anytime, anywhere.